This is Kathy Biehl of EmpowermentUnlimited.net with Astro-Insight for the week of June 17, 2019. You getting the hang of the fog yet? Fog is not going away. This week has multiple influences that pump it up more and more and more, and it's obscuring other influences. It's acting as misdirection, actually, and we're going to look back at this time and realize huge things were going on. Fundamental reshapings of our lives were occurring that we didn't even really catch were happening at the moment. So back to the fog. There are moments this week when it may clear. And in fact, the week begins with one of them. The full moon in Sagittarius, which normally should be kind of a jolly time. Sagittarius is very optimistic, outgoing, friendly energy that finds humor and optimism no matter what. But it's getting pulled into an ongoing battle between the ruler of Sagittarius, which is Jupiter, and Neptune. And these two guys all year are traveling in a relationship that creates the fog. Neptune is the influence that is most unhinged from worldly experience. It's what gives us great inspiration, makes us feel connected to God, creates movies, creates illusion, creates escapism, fosters all manner of lies and deceit. And I call Neptune the keeper of the cosmic fog machine. So at the Sagittarius full moon, fog machine's at top speed. And this is going to somehow affect your emotional experience of things. You might get completely fed up. You might get clear. You might feel optimistic and giddy, even though you can't put your finger on any reason why. And you might wonder how in the world you really do feel. There is a way out, and there are multiple pointers to this week, and they involve getting your head out of the clouds periodically and paying attention to where your feet are, how your body is doing, what you're doing with your schedule and your habits, and what your physical condition is. Cleaning up, tidying up. Maybe you need to get through this by making lists. I've been saying in my forecasts, one way of dealing with this is make like a Virgo. Virgos love lists. Make to-do lists and check them off. You might be more spacey than normal. This might be a way of helping you ground yourself. Pay attention to what you're eating. There are other influences that are going to encourage going for comfort food, going for the ice cream, going for the nice soft jelly donuts, going for a bunch of pizza and beer. May not be really what your being needs at this point. Although far be it from me, if your soul and your inner child are screaming for some kind of comfort food treat, probably better to just give it a taste than to continue to deny yourself and be caught up in the craving. As the full moon is beginning to wane, on the 18th, a doorway opens, a hand is outstretched. It's a situation that you have to grasp, and it's a way for putting form on formlessness. There's a conundrum for you. There's something that opens that offers the opportunity to ground and deal with some of the fog, some of the vagueness, some of the inspiration. Maybe you wake up, you have a dream fragment floating in your head, you write it down, you act on it. Could well be. And at the same time, it is absolutely natural to follow through on thoughts, to think something and make it happen. This is incredible manifesting energy at the beginning of the week. Mercury, communication god, ruler of our mind and how we get around, fuses with Mars, the ruler of our action, and also the masculine. But on a positive note, what this does is make it really easy and natural to know your thoughts and act on them, to walk your talk, to think something and make it happen. What gets tricky is that both of these guys in the ever so tender sign of Cancer. So it's kind of like Mr. Mom is running amok or army boots in the kitchen kind of thing. What gets tricky about this is that both of these influences that are masculine by nature and wearing very feminine, watery, emotional clothing right now are in a standoff with the Lord of the Underworld. So we may find ourselves staring down things that scare the daylights out of us, staring down great power, getting a glimpse of obsessions or secrets or things that are really hidden, getting an understanding of how things are evolving, and possibly having a little bit of, well, a little childlike reaction to it. So this is a good week to keep your little soft toys close to you so you can clutch them. And this is why you might find yourself gravitating toward a bowl of ice cream or four or the entire carton all at once. And you know what? If that's what happens, so be it. This is the energy that leads up to the solstice, which is on the 21st this year, when the sun moves into the sign of Cancer, and this sets off the next 3 months. Neptune stations retrograde as this happens. It's kind of like an ocean liner starting to turn, go about face. There's a bit of an undertow feeling from it. And as this happens, relationships lock into the ongoing, is this real? What's going on? Fogginess. Venus, the influence that rules everything we value. Love, our relationships, creativity, our precious baubles, money, especially money, our values, locks into the ongoing Jupiter-Neptune battle, creates a configuration called a T-square, which basically has Venus on one end, Jupiter on the other, pushing at Neptune from those two directions. Venus and Jupiter are both highly indulgent, desire-driven planets. They want what they want, and they're pushing against Neptune. Cosmic fog machine, highest spiritual love could have a very interesting impact on relationships, by the way. And all that pressure dumps out in the turf that I suggested we fall into at the beginning, which is Virgo. When all else fails this week, when you feel woozy, when life gets to be too much, and I guarantee you there will be moments of it just being too much. Pull your perspective down tight, right in front of you. What is in front of you? Where are your feet? What's happening to your body? What can you take care of right now, this instant? Do you maybe need to have a protein bar, eat some fruit, take a nap, pick up a paper towel and wipe the counter off in your kitchen, sweep the floor? You will be astonished at how the simple daily routine tasks will ground you and will shut your brain down from the, oh my God, what's going on, and give you the space for insight and answers to just flow into you. Homing thought of the week. What's one small step that I can take right now? Song of the week, Follow Your Arrow by Casey Musgraves. And the image of the week is watering the foundation of a building to keep it from moving. To help you get through this, I have created a What the H is Going On tarot reading. There's a video up at the Professional Aquarian YouTube channel, a general reading for everybody, and I have individualized, customized readings available from my site, empowermentunlimited.net, where you can sign up for my mailing list, book a session with me, listen to these weekly podcasts, and also help yourself to a number of other resources that will get you through the summer, including my Retrogrades of Summer 2019 guide, also available in the shop. And there's lots of bonus content dealing with all of this at my Patreon, patreon.com/Kathy Biehl. And I thank my patrons who are supporting my work on a regular and monthly basis. It doesn't take much. Even only $1 a month adds up. Talk to you next week.